Welcome to Concept Craft. We are presenting step-by-step videos training to crack your certification exam, so you can gain the confidence to take on any accounting challenge. Now let's begin our today's lesson. New training on reports and forms. Learning outcomes. In this lesson, we'll cover new training on reports and forms. Topics: where can you run reports? Other report types. The most recent version of the QuickBooks Online Training and Certification exam covers basic report types and how to add custom fields to forms. Although these aren't new or updated features of QuickBooks Online, they're both areas that clients have welcomed receiving expert advice on, so we thought we'd share this new training with you here. Where can you run reports? Most reports that you and your clients use on a regular basis can be found in the Reports Center. However, clients can run a selection of topic and function-specific reports from certain centers in QuickBooks Online. For example, in the Cash Flow Center, there's an option to run pre-formatted reports for open invoices, invoice list, sales by customer detail. A selection of reports is also available from the Sales Tax Center, as shown here. Summary and detail reports. QuickBooks Online offers clients a range of report types, all of which can be filtered and customized. Two of the most frequently used types are summary and detail reports. Summary reports show the aggregate total of all transactions for various names on a particular list. They give your client an overall view of financial information for a reporting period, without them having to look at all the details. Detail reports take this a step further by also providing detailed information about individual transactions in the reporting period. Select each question to explore these report types in more detail. What information can you get from a summary report? To answer this, let's look at two examples of summary reports that clients should be familiar with: the Profit and Loss Report and the Balance Sheet Report. The Profit and Loss Report summarizes the financial activity associated with each income, cost of goods sold, and expense account for a specific period of time. This indicates whether your client is operating at a profit or a loss. The Balance Sheet Report summarizes the financial position of a business at a single moment in time. It reflects whether the assets the business owns are enough to offset its liabilities and leave a net equity balance after the liabilities have been paid off. What other summary reports are available? Other examples of summary reports in QuickBooks Online include Sales by Customer Summary. Displays total sales recorded for the period for each customer. Accounts Receivable, A/R, Aging Summary. Summarizes the status of unpaid invoices and unapplied credit memos. Accounts Payable, A/P, Aging Summary. Summarizes the status of unpaid bills and unapplied vendor credits. Trial Balance. Displays the balance as of the report date for all balance sheet accounts and a summary of activity during the reporting period for income and expense accounts. Customer Balance Summary. Lists each customer with an open balance in accounts receivable, A/R, plus the open balance amount. Vendor Balance Summary. Displays each vendor with an open balance in accounts payable, A/P, plus the open balance amount. Inventory Valuation Summary. Lists each inventory item along with the SKU, stock keeping unit, quantity on hand, FIFO asset value, and calculated average cost per unit. What information can you get from a detail report? Detail reports list each transaction. They allow you or your clients to drill down into any individual transactions, open them, and review and possibly edit or delete them. Most summary reports have corresponding detail reports. For example, you can run a profit and loss detail report and a balance sheet detail report. Here's an example of a profit and loss detail report. Other examples of detail reports include Transaction Detail by Account, which lists all transactions for a period, grouped by account. Accounts Payable, A/P, Aging Detail. Accounts Receivable, A/R, Aging Detail. Sales by Customer Detail. Vendor Balance Detail. You can customize a detail report by most fields used in the transaction. How do you run a detail report from a summary report? You can run a detail report from the Reports Center the same way you'd run any report available there. However, in many cases, you can also run a corresponding detail report by selecting the final figure at the bottom of the summary report, as shown here. As you can see, this opens the corresponding detail report. When should you use a summary report versus a detailed report? Here are a couple of common situations for whether a summary or a detailed report would be the most appropriate report type to run. Here's some guidance on whether to run either report type. Requirement. Report type. Example. Get an overall view of financial information for a reporting period without looking at all the details. Summary. If a client quickly wants to see how each of their product and service items is performing, they should run a sales by product/service summary report. Analyze the makeup of a balance in a summary report. Detail. If a client wants to see which of their customers had purchased a specific product/service item, they should run a sales by product/service detail report. Other report types in QuickBooks Online. Other report types that you and your clients can run from QuickBooks Online include list reports, aging reports, and special reports. Select the headings to explore these report types. List reports, aging reports, special reports, list reports. List reports, such as the account list or the product/service list, show detailed information about the list items. These reports allow clients to display additional fields associated with that list. To add these fields to the report, use the Customize button or the grid gear icon. Clients can use list reports if they want a report related to one of their centers, such as the sales center, but they don't need to see transactions. Some list reports, such as the customer contact list, can be grouped by various criteria, such as billing zip code. They have customization options appropriate for lists but no column totals or customization options for general, aging, or grouping/subtotals. Aging reports. Aging reports show how many days a bill or an invoice is outstanding beyond the specified due date. For instance, clients can use A/R and A/P aging reports to see which customers are slow to pay and who may need a reminder, or which vendors expect payment soon. This helps the client with cash flow projections. As you saw earlier, you can view aging reports in summary or detail format. Here's an example of an aging detail report. Special reports. QuickBooks Online includes special report types, such as the business snapshot and the audit log. The business snapshot is a graphical representation of the business's money in and money out transactions. Clients can run this report from the Reports Center. The business snapshot is helpful for clients who absorb information better from graphics than lists and tables. However, it's more of a dashboard than a report, so clients can't customize it that much and can't save any customization into a custom report. This report is of limited use in printed form because it's meant to be interactive. Clients can only drill down and find anomalous transactions contributing to totals while viewing it on a screen. The audit log contains a list of all changes to company data in QuickBooks Online. This includes transactions entered, reconciliations completed, recurring transactions created, sign-in and sign-out by users, and more. Clients can run the audit log from the Reports Center and/or from Account and Settings. Pro Advisor Tip. Follow this link for a full list of reports included in each QuickBooks Online subscription level. Running quick reports. A quick report displays all activity for an account or list name and a running balance for the period. Clients can run a quick report from the relevant account in the chart of accounts, or from the products and services list. Clients can also run quick reports on certain list names. Use the questions below to discover how to run and use quick reports. How do you run a quick report from the chart of accounts? To run a quick report from the chart of accounts, go to the Action column for the relevant account. If it says Run Report in the Action column, select this link. If it says View Register, open the drop-down and select Run Report. The quick report gives a breakdown of transactions in and out of the account for the period specified. Clients customize the report as they would for most reports in QuickBooks Online. How do you run a quick report from the products and services list? You can run a quick report for an item in the products and services list by selecting Run Report from the down arrow in the Action column. A quick report on a product or service item shows the transaction history for that item in the selected period. How do you run a quick report on a list name? Clients can also run quick reports on lists such as terms, classes, and locations if they're using these features. To do this, go to the gear icon and select All Lists. Choose the relevant list type, then select Run Report from the Action column. Adding a custom field to sales forms. Another addition to the latest certification training and exam is an explanation of how to create custom fields on sales forms. Custom fields allow clients with QuickBooks Online Plus to add unique fields to their sales forms and/or purchase orders, and clients with QuickBooks Online Essentials can add fields to their sales forms. Purchase orders aren't available in Essentials. Clients signed up for QuickBooks Online Advanced can get even more value from custom fields. Select each heading to discover more about custom fields. How do you create a new custom field in QuickBooks Online Essentials and Plus? To create a new custom field in QuickBooks Online Essentials and Plus, select the gear icon, then select Custom Fields. Select Add Field. In the Name field, enter the name of the custom field. Check the boxes next to all sales forms and/or purchase order, as required. Use the Print on Form slider to make the custom field appear on printed or emailed transactions. When done, select Save. Back on the custom field screen, the new custom field appears. Note that there is a checkmark in the columns of the transaction forms that the custom field applies to. The print icon next to them indicates whether the custom field is set to show for customers and vendors on printed or emailed forms. The new custom field now appears on transaction forms that the custom field applies to. How do you create a new custom field in QuickBooks Online Advanced? Clients with a QuickBooks Online Advanced subscription can benefit from enhanced custom field functionality, including being able to create and use up to 48 custom fields in their sales forms and purchase orders. Follow this link for a detailed article on how to create and edit custom fields in QuickBooks Online Advanced. You can also learn about this topic in the lesson on custom fields in QuickBooks Online Advanced. How do custom fields appear on forms? When the client creates a new sales form or purchase order, any custom field set to be included on that form type will be included as shown below. The client can fill in these fields when they complete the form. How many custom fields can you add? The number of custom fields that clients can add to forms depends on their subscription level, as shown here. Subscription level. Sales forms. Purchase orders. QuickBooks Online Simple Start. Not available. Not available. QuickBooks Online Essentials. Up to 3. Not available. QuickBooks Online Plus. Up to 3, shared across both sales forms and purchase orders. QuickBooks Online Advanced. Up to 156 active custom fields in total, made up of 12 fields for customers and 12 for vendors, plus 12 fields for each type of transaction listed in the custom fields area. Sales receipts. Invoices. Estimates. Credit memos. Refund receipts. Purchase orders. Expenses. Bills. Checks. Vendor credits. Credit card credits. How do you use custom fields in reports? Clients can customize a detailed report by most fields used in the transaction. This process is explained in the lesson on customizing reports. For certain detail reports, such as the Sales by Customer Detail Report, you can also include custom fields on the report. You can then filter the report data by the information in the column for each custom field. What about clients with QuickBooks Online Advanced? As you saw earlier, clients with QuickBooks Online Advanced can create up to 156 custom fields. They can use these custom fields in customized reports. Follow the link for a guide on how to run reports for custom fields in QuickBooks Online Advanced. They can also include these fields in reports that they can set up using the Custom Report Builder. Check out the lesson on using the Custom Report Builder to find out more. Summing up. Learning outcomes. Well done. In this lesson, we covered new training on reports and forms. Knowledge recap. You can now help your clients choose the reports that best meet their needs. You can also advise them on how to add custom fields to sales forms and purchase orders, including how to use these custom fields in reports. Next steps. In the next lesson, we'll look at new training on features and tools to help you carry out period-end reviews in QuickBooks Online.